Hey, what's good, guys? KD360 here. Welcome to episode 7 of the 4Play podcast. I got Memba here with me.
What's going on, guys? How's everyone doing? How's everyone's pre-summer going?
And he's the only one because freaking schedules were too conflicting. The day we were originally going to record this, like, everybody was here. We were going to actually have 4 people for once. Then my internet went out when I woke up from my sleep. So I was like, this sucks. And then we just couldn't get everybody together after that. And it's Thursday, so I'm just like, freaking, wait, no, it's Friday. God, oh my God. It's freaking Friday. Alright. Yeah, it's Friday, so I'm just like, we gotta get this done because I want to upload it on Sunday. Because as you see, I haven't been consistent with uploading the freaking things. I'm sorry, I'll fix it. But at least I'm getting the tags and stuff down finally, so we can get that SEO. But what have you been playing anything different this week, Memba, or is it just Zelda grind still?
Still on the Zelda grind. What I just got into recently is like playing Killer Instinct, but like the thing is that I've only been learning like system mechanics and stuff like that, so I don't really have the game as of yet.
Yeah.
I just got back into Guilty Gear. I'm gonna like Rev 2 literally just dropped today, so later I'm probably gonna grab that and buy it and to see how it goes. Other than that, still on the Zelda grind because that game takes a lot of time. Takes a lot of time out of my day.
Yeah.
What else? Has there been anything else that I've been playing as of recent? Been playing a lot of COD.
Yeah, we're playing the crap out of Black Ops.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of that. I was actually playing some last night with Sam, but that's uh that's another thing for later. Maybe I'll upload some COD stuff with the boys later, but that's all I've really been doing. Oh wait. I've been playing some older stuff. I've been playing like Sly. That's because I have like all the Sly games, so I've been playing some of that. Game's fire. I forgot how good those games were, but that's pretty much it.
Alright, and I don't know if I mentioned it in the last episode, but I got the platinum for Persona 5 a couple weeks ago, and then ever since then I've been playing the living crap out of NBA Playgrounds because I really like the game. I hate the lottery pick system, or at least the lottery pick power up that multiplies your score when you make a shot. If they take that out of the game, then I'd be like, this game is like perfect for me because I love arcade style sports games. In my opinion, they're the best. Where's NBA Street Volume 4? Freaking, I would love that. Or a new NBA Ballers. Like that's all I freaking want. And I've also been playing the first Disgaea because I've only played 3. And oh my god, dude, that game is so long, dude. I remember people were saying to 100% it on the original console, which I think was the PS2. I looked on a website. It said it would take you at least 600 hours to 100% complete it if you're a completionist. Yeah, but Michael told me that it would take a lot less time on PC. But Jesus Christ, man, if you spent that 600 hours 100% that game, like, salute to you, man. You must have been really dedicated. But yeah, I'm kind of going after Pinstripe's JRPG clout since he's not playing JRPGs. All he's been playing is MLB. But I can't really say I'm going after it. I've got a long way to go, but I'm still getting there. I'm freaking 100% in these JRPGs. But the charges still stand. If he doesn't play enough JRPGs by the end of the year, we're giving his JRPG guy spot to Michael. Unless he doesn't want it, then we'll have to figure out who the heck is gonna get it.
And then I somehow just play like 10 JRPGs this summer.
Like, you just played Chrono Trigger again.
Just play it like 10 times. I become the JRPG god.
My god, dude. Speaking of JRPG, God, Shadow Elite HD freaking got himself a hat that says JRPG God.
Wow.
I'm like, yo, man, you gotta chill, cause by the time he was almost done beating Persona 5, I had the platinum. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to check you on that, man. You calling yourself a JRPG God, man? People, I'm pretty sure there's people that want your spot. Like, I'm not really coming after it. I'm just playing JRPGs, but you know, if my list of completed JRPGs gets big enough, I might come for that crown.
Yeah.
But anyways, enough about that. Let's get on with the topics. So the Overwatch anniversary update is out.
Oh yeah.
They added a lot of insane new skins. They added new dancing emotes. Like, they even have one of Tracer doing the Charleston. They have Hanzo doing the fisherman dance, and I think Mei does like the sun dance or whatever it's called. Like, yeah, they're pretty crazy. Along with the skins, they're insane, man. I love Tracer's new skin. I really want it.
Yeah, dude, I want that thing. I got the freaking Genji Power Ranger skin.
Yeah, man.
I was so hyped for that, dude. It look. I don't care what anyone else says about it. That skin looks super sick.
Yeah, dude.
I like that skin. It makes me feel like I'm Ultraman or something. If anyone knows who Ultraman is,
The skin is insane.
it is. I still want the. I heard the Lucio skin's really good. Everyone's talking about that.
Yeah, I got that in my free box, and freaking like, what's so special about that skin is that the music for the auras changes. It's like jazzy now.
Oh, that's so sick.
Yeah.
I need that then. Yeah, the Tracer skin. Tracer skin is probably my favorite. Like, definitely top 3. But
Yeah, she becomes
that
like.
reminds.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say it reminds me of like Jet Set Radio. I want that.
Dude, that's great. Oh,
Well, I need that. What else do we have? Don't we have like a Zarya skin too?
yeah, there's a new
skin?
Zarya skin. Apparently, some of the skins were like from Overwatch's original concept. I forgot what it was called, but yeah, like, I don't know. I don't like the soldier one. I think he looks too weird.
Oh, I got you.
But yeah, like, these skins are probably the best that Blizzard has released. But these are also like the most expensive. There's so many of these. I think someone tallied it up. I don't remember how many coins they said you would need, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna need a lot of coins.
Yeah, probably.
They also added 3 new battle maps, and they changed the 3v3 and 1v1 modes, which I kind of don't like. Like, with 3v3, they made it so that now you can't run away to force draws. Now if time runs out, a control point shows up in the middle of the map, and the team that captures it wins the round, so you're forced to fight. And then they have this other thing where you have a team, right? And then if you happen to win a round with that same team, you can't use the character that you won that round with for the remainder of the game. Or actually, I think you can't use the entire comp for the remainder of the game, even if you didn't use that character. So let's say one of your guys was Roadhog, you were Soldier 76, and then another guy was Anna, and you win the round. You can't use Soldier, Roadhog, or Anna for the remainder of the game.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like, it adds more strategy, and like, I guess that one I don't mind that much because Soldier, Roadhog, and Anna was like pretty much dominating 3v3.
That's true.
But that lock, or that control point spawning in the middle of the map thing, I feel like that's kind of annoying. But I can kind of see why they did it at the same time, because of, Symmetras and Torbjorns that would just wait for the other person to come to them. And then, it would just result in draws. So I guess they just want a way to make them fight. In 1v1, they made it so that pretty much you both start with the 3 same characters, but you can pick which characters you start each of your rounds with, so you both don't have to use the same character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
I haven't won the lockout 3v3 or 1v1 game mode yet. I haven't even played the 1v1 game mode, but I gotta get my free boxes from those.
I don't mean to go off topic or anything. I just thought this is really stupid. I
What?
just went on Amazon and I checked because I want a new GameCube controller, right? I check Amazon.
Oh yeah, they're like
Yeah,
55, right?
yeah, they're like $50 now for a GameCube controller.
I
And when it
think
used to be like 20 or like 25.
yeah, I think it's because the Wii U is getting discontinued. They're probably gonna stop
And
making those controllers.
God, man, I'm gonna have to grab another one at least.
Yeah.
Whatever.
$55 for a GameCube controller.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't want to stray off topic. I just thought I'd point that out.
Yeah. So you saw the three new maps, remember? Dude, which one is your favorite?
I don't remember which ones I played. We played on like the forest one.
Yeah, the
when we were playing it.
Black Forest, and then there was Castillo, which is like
Yeah, but
Castillo is like that map or whatever that overlooks Dorado. I think that's the map with the holes. And then
how do you spell that? Look it up.
Castillo. And I honestly don't remember the third one.
Oh, okay, yeah. Castillo. I remember that one. Yeah, we played on that yesterday. I don't remember if we played on the last one.
Yeah, what were the other? What was the last one called?
I don't remember. I'm trying to look it up.
If you look up like Overwatch 3 new battle maps.
Overwatch.
Because I remember Black Forest and Castillo, but I don't remember the third one.
I like Castillo. I think Castillo's cool.
Yeah.
The forest one is cool to look at. On maps.
It's also a pretty cool map to fight on, because like the way you can navigate the map.
Yeah, I like that. Let's see. Okay, this doesn't tell me anything.
It doesn't.
No, maybe. I can't find anything. I'm gonna keep looking. Let's see.
All right. Well, while Memba's looking for it or whatever, I guess we can move on to the next topic. Red Dead Redemption 2 is delayed until spring. Have you played Red Dead Redemption, Memba?
I have not actually.
I actually haven't either.
I feel like I'm doing myself an injustice of not playing the game.
It doesn't
for
help
good.
that it's not on PC, but it's okay. I'll live. You saw people releasing articles like, you can now play Red Dead Redemption on PC through PS Now, and I'm like, no. I might as well go get the game because it's probably like $20 now. But yeah, Red Dead 2 delayed until spring. I'm pretty sure that makes a lot of people upset because I'm pretty sure they were counting on this game to be Game of the Year.
Yeah, dude.
Now it's gonna,
so it's not coming out until 2018.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Game of next year.
It's gonna be crazy with all these good games coming out too.
Yeah. Oh, Sega plans on making a huge comeback. Apparently, they were planning on, or they plan on reviving their dead IPs like Ristar and Power Stone and
they do that up.
Whatever IPs they got. If Sega manages to,
Sega might be. I was gonna say if Sega does that, Sega might be the greatest of all time for right now.
Yeah, dude. If Sega does somehow actually make a comeback, I want to see them like have their own conference at E3. I need them to bring Sonic back to his glory days, and I need them to they need to come back with another console. Even though like that's pretty far fetched, but like that would be great if Sega could like get their way back into the console picture.
The Dreamcast too. Let's go.
Yeah, man. All those crazy rumors we heard about it.
Yeah, the Dreamcast was like so like ahead of its time, but like no one it just like wasn't that like popular.
Yeah.
I remember that.
We're just like, how does this thing work?
It was like, how does it work? What is this? What is a VMU? What is that on my controller? What the fuck is showing up on my controller?
Didn't
It
even
was so it
think
was
that
so
thing
big.
was real.
Yeah, you didn't even thought that thing existed at first.
Man.
And I was like, yeah, dude, it's real. I have one. I have a dream cat. I think it's legendary.
Yeah, it was just like at the time I heard about it, man, it just sounded like the craziest garbage ever. It sounded like a console that only rich people would own. With all the crazy stuff they said it could do, I'm just like, wow, I've never seen one. None of my friends had a freaking Dreamcast. Just like, this thing must not be real. I remember seeing some of that Dreamcast exclusive DLC for Sonic Adventure. That was crazy.
Oh yeah, dude. There's some cool stuff you can do with Sonic. Like the Dreamcast had like DLC on it before DLC even became a thing, dude.
Yeah.
Like I remember like with Sonic Adventure 2, I think you could get some cool costumes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think you could get like Christmas like Halloween costumes and stuff. I don't remember how it worked, and I don't remember how you would get it. But it was an option.
Probably like something you had to download since you could connect to the internet.
Oh yeah, and that was the internet, dude. You could connect to the internet.
I
think
wonder
you
how
could
that
connect-
was when we had like the dial-up and stuff back then.
It's probably awful. You remember did you ever use AOL when you were younger?
Yeah, dude, that shit
Dude,
was garbage.
every time the phone rang, it would shut off. I was
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
Oh my god, man. That's how I had to start, man. When I was 15 and I finally had a consistent internet connection. I had to get on that freaking garbage AOL, man.
God, dude, every time the phone rang, and when I was playing video games or whatever, it's like goodbye.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Goodbye. And it didn't help that my aunt's PC or like laptop was trash. So, oh god, man, it was horrible. It's absolutely terrible.
Probably sound like old men to these like 14-year-olds.
You've got mail.
You got me.
God.
I'm not. God, dude.
Bring it back. No, I'm kidding. Please
No,
don't.
fuck no.
Please
Get that
don't.
out of here.
Yo, was it better than Cricket though?
I don't even know, dude. Cricket's
Gotta
pretty
do
ass.
Cricket versus AOL. Oh my god. Freaking. Alright, Ubisoft announces Far Cry 5, and I guess The Crew 2 got leaked. Do you care about Far Cry 5? Remember, because I know you haven't played The Crew.
I have not played The Crew. I'm interested. And I'm gonna say right now, people are probably gonna be upset at me when I say this, but I have never played a Far Cry game.
It's alright. People are getting tired of Far Cry because people were like, "Oh, 4 is just 3 with elephants," and Primal was just it was on Far Cry 4's map. It was just like, why am I paying $60 for this? You know, for me, I loved 3. Like 4 was cool, but I wasn't really interested. Freaking oh yeah, I don't know if we brought up charges on Jake for this. I think this was the first charge actually. I don't remember, but he did the Easter egg ending for Far Cry 4 and then never played the game again.
Oh yeah, I remember he mentioned that, and I remember what I know what the Easter egg is for, because I remember people were talking about it. But like, that was retarded.
Yeah, man, you can just beat the game at the beginning. That's so stupid.
That's so dumb. How long does it take to get there? Only like what, 10 minutes or something like that?
Yeah, like it's pretty much like the first cutscene in the game. You land on the island or whatever, you get kidnapped, I believe, and then the dude who's your father, he's like, "Oh, come with me, I'm gonna show you this stuff," and then he's trying to talk to you. There's intruders outside. I believe they're there to get you, and he's like, "Wait here." And you're not supposed to wait, but if you actually decide to wait, he eventually comes back, takes you to do whatever with your mother's ashes, and then the game's over.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck, dude? You never played it after.
Yeah. You gotta wait a while, though. I think you have to wait like 10 to 20 minutes. So like I'm guessing they were banking on people being so impatient that they just went to see what was going on.
Right.
But Jake didn't do that. But yeah, but on the Crew 2, I don't know, in my opinion, it's nowhere near as bad as people made it sound. As a matter of fact, it's probably one of my favorite racing games of all time. Like definitely number 3 or number 2. Number 1 goes to Need for Speed Most Wanted because of all the garbage you could do in that game and the overworld and stuff. But the Crew, I love the Crew, dude. I love the group aspect of playing the game, the faction wars, like all that crazy stuff. I liked the story. That was a great game for me, and it sucked freaking Cooper didn't really want to play the game with me because I guess he wasn't very good at it. So he was just like, yeah, I'm gonna just quit the game and not come back.
Wow, dude.
So yeah, I had to go through it by myself. It was still fun though. I still had to play with randoms. I met random people on the game. So I'm excited for the Crew 2. As far as Far Cry 5 goes, oh yeah, rumors are supposed to be it's in the Wild West.
That's what I heard.
That sounds weird.
It sounds interesting.
Yeah.
It makes me want to try it out, but hopefully it's not like like repetitive as like Far Cry has been getting at the moment.
Yeah, it's just like
So
I hate it now when like you come out with like a higher number version of a game in the series, and now these developers they pretty much make like the exact same game with like different characters, slightly better graphics, and a different map. Like that was annoying, man. I remember freaking like for example 1 to 2, man, they completely changed stuff up in like 1 to 2, like. But now we don't get that. It's just, oh, here's Destiny 1, here's Destiny 2. It looks like pretty much the exact same game. The UI is a little bit different. They add a couple more features, and now there's actually a story. But it still looks like the same game. It looks like a DLC. Like when your game just looks like a DLC, man, that's to me like that doesn't do a sequel justice.
Yeah, I mean, so like Xenoverse 2.
Yeah,
Like
Xenoverse 2 is just the same damn game with a bigger overworld. It even has the same exact parallel quests.
It has the same exact parallel quest from the first one.
Yeah, it's pretty much just a DLC. The only difference really is that bigger overworld, new characters, couple new masters, and new story content. That's it.
Jesus, can't believe it. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, now you see why I didn't want to get it myself. Jesus. Let's see. Speaking of sequels, Disgaea 5. Actually, it's not even a sequel. I'm sorry. Disgaea 5 received a PC rating, so that means it's coming to PC.
Let's go.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, I'm excited for that. I have the game on PS4, but I'll play it again. I like Disgaea. I started with 3, and like I said, I'm playing through the first one right now, and oh my god, dude, I'm trying to get all the achievements, and like it's taking forever. But I feel like if I don't 100% a JRPG, I'm not doing it justice. Unless it's Final Fantasy 15, I lost patience for that game. But have you played Disgaea, member?
I have played Disgaea. I played Disgaea 1. I played a little bit 3, and I played 2. I haven't played like 4 or 5. I really wanted to play 4.
Gotcha.
That's the one I want.
I have 3, 5, and D2. I only have 5 and D2 because my brother bought those. He never played them though. Like he had Final Fantasy 15. Like it's still in the plastic. He's never touched it ever since he bought it. I'm like, what are you buying these games for? He's busy playing freaking Zelda. Oh my god. Oh god, man. Yeah, man, it's still in the plastic. That's freaking hilarious. Since I have a PS4 Pro, though, I can enjoy those 60 frames per second on this game, so I'll give it a go later. I'm probably playing on like easy or some crap though, cause I don't know. I heard the game wasn't that great. But let's see. Injustice 2 is out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's looking pretty good. You know, Keeler loves the game. My brother said he really wants it. He'll probably play it once and not play it again, though, knowing him. He'll probably go back to For Honor.
I heard that game is sick. I've seen it. I've seen some For Honor stuff. That game is pretty sick. But yeah, Injustice 2. I heard good things about it. I heard like the game. I heard the game's like really fun. I heard some people like really into like the story and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But,
I'm mad that Doomsday isn't in the game since he died in the first one.
yeah, I'm kind of upset about that. I'm also mad that Deathstroke isn't in the game.
Yeah.
I like Deathstroke.
Did
At least I get to, huh?
I forgot. Were you here when Keeler said that Mr. Freeze is just a skin for Captain Cold?
Yeah, dude. What the heck is that about?
Yeah, that's garbage. Come on, Warner Bros. Like, well, really?
Is it like it's not a DLC skin, is it?
Yeah, it is. I think it costs $10.
What?
Yeah, dude, that's
$10 for a skin?
that's disgusting.
Get the hell out of here.
Oh, man. Yeah, I know. Warner Brothers DLC practices, man, they're gross.
That money.
Let's see. You can make your own character in Sonic Forces.
Yeah, DeviantArt.
DeviantArt the game.
Recolors.
Got some
The
pretty
Sonic fan base finally got what they wanted.
Yeah. Got some
That's
pretty deep
ruined
customization for your character, man. But it just looks like he can do the same stuff Sonic can do. So it's like, why do I need to play as this character?
It's pretty much just like Tails, because he has like a whole bunch of gadgets and stuff. But like, I guess like he can't like fly or whatever. But like I don't know what it's all about. Sonic Forces is looking like, it doesn't look bad. It just looks.
It looks like Sonic Generations 2.
It just looks the same as Generations.
Yeah, it's like they need to get off of this formula. Like, I want them to invent some new formula for Sonic.
The formula was cool with Sonic Unleashed because one, like you had the day stages which were like exciting and fast, and then you had the night stages where were like, you know, it was entertaining, like to fight a hordes of enemies. That was cool. The whole game wasn't just based around just literally running in a straight line.
Yeah.
And then you had Generations where they mixed it up between, and then you had Colors after that, which they added like the little wisp thing into it, which kind of changed it up, which was like, okay, that was okay. I couldn't play that game more than twice. After I beat the game the second time, I didn't want to play it anymore.
Yeah.
I just thought like the game was just not that entertaining to me after that.
Yeah, it's just the gimmick got played out for me after Unleashed.
Yeah.
Like, it was hella fun doing those day stages, but
I feel like Generations did it the best though.
yeah.
But I mean, they just need to go back to they just need to go back to the adventure formula. I feel like they just need to do that. And just make it good. Just make it like 10 times better than like any of the adventure games.
Yeah, man.
And then you'll have a guy like.
Yeah, dude. I feel like they're playing it too safe with this formula.
It's working, but it's not. I don't feel like they could get way more numbers if, you know, they either go back to the adventure formula and like spice it up, make it better, or try to do something completely new. Well, I guess they did try to do something completely new with Boom, but don't do Boom again. Again.
Yeah, man, bring Sonic back. Like, I want to see Sonic 06 remastered where they fix everything, or Sonic Adventure 3. That'd be
one of the two. One of the two. That would be great.
Because, like,
I would enjoy that.
Yeah, like, I actually enjoyed playing Sonic 06 until I played as Silver, and you know, also when I experienced those crazy glitches, because Silver moves painfully slow, and that's disgusting. Like, he moves slower than Amy does in Sonic Adventure. That's like a sin. Like,
And
how do they
Amy,
think
Amy
people
was pretty
tolerate
slow.
moving that slow? Man,
I have no idea.
was disgusting. But yeah, enough of Sonic. Destiny 2 gameplay has been revealed.
That's another game that just looks like DLC to me.
Yeah, it just looks like DLC. They added some new classes. They didn't even say anything about new characters. They just added new classes. Like now that Sun Mage class or whatever has a new
Uh-huh.
class where like you get a flaming sword and it shoots phoenixes out.
Okay.
And yet now there's an actual story. I guess like some guys like came and took everything. That's why when you transfer your character, apparently you lose all your stuff. Just
What?
because I guess it's for story reasons. I guess they take it and like that's cool and all, but you said the game just looks like DLC. I don't want to pay $60 for DLC. And plus on top of that, I want to see what content was originally meant to be in the game that they decided to rip out. Like I'm telling
Wait,
you,
they took content out?
no, I'm talking about it was like Destiny 1, where like all the DLC you saw for the game was supposed to be the original game, but they stripped pretty much a majority of the game out. Like I say, they took like 80% of the game away, and freaking.
Oh,
And then Destiny got to a point where if you didn't have the DLC, then there was pretty much no point in even playing the game.
I played that game for like a good I played that game for a good while, and then I
we
just
just
like
burnt
didn't want to
out.
play it. Yeah, I was just burnt out, and then like plus like you said, 80% of the game was just locked behind DLC. I didn't feel like buying all of it.
Yeah, man.
I hope they don't do that with Destiny 2, and I just hope that I want to see before I'm sold on Destiny 2, which I'm not. Like I'm kind of just on the fence.
Yeah.
We're more like I didn't even hop over the fence in the first place, but like I'm kind of just like it just looks like it's just a Destiny upgrade. I want to see what new stuff they're gonna add to the game. I don't just want new classes, maybe like new worlds or whatever, and maybe like new content, more like Crucible stuff.
Yeah.
Just add in a whole bunch of other stuff. Don't just make it like don't just make it like a Destiny expansion. Like, come on.
I know you don't have to go to a orbit or whatever to go to a new planet anymore. Like you can just fast travel to it, I guess.
Okay.
And what else? I don't remember what else was new that they added, but yeah, it looks like the same game. I'm not really interested right now. And the moment I hear about an expansion, like that's it. And if I end up getting the game, it's not because I paid for it. Someone else did. They took a bullet for me, and I appreciate it because I'm not going and buying this game for $60. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not. Get out of here.
Oh yeah, and on top of that, it's still 30 frames per second. But
Oh yeah.
like that's more understandable because like if you go into Crucible with people who play at 60 frames while you're at 30, like you're pretty much screwed. But at least make the single player 60 frames. But their excuse is that it was a game that was meant to be played at 30. But when it comes out on BattleNet, all I know is it better not be 30, or else it's getting immediately refunded. Cause I'm not having that. Oh yeah, they said it won't. They said it won't go higher than 144. So yeah,
Okay.
I better see that 60. Freaking Bungie. Yeah, it's gonna be on BattleNet. People are asking why. It's because Activision owns Blizzard and they don't want Valve getting a cut of their money. So yeah, that explains that. Anyways, on to some PC related news. So if you're not a PC gamer, you're not interested in PC talk, then you might want to skip ahead. But Intel has revealed their new i9 series of processors. going from 6 cores to 12 cores, and with hyper threading that would be 12 to 24 threads. AMD, they revealed their Threadripper series of processors to have 16 cores, so that means 32 threads. And I believe these both are planned for either summer releases or we'll get to see them in action more. How do you feel about these new processor reveals? 'Cause I know you've meant to upgrade your processor to a Ryzen processor.
Oh yeah, dude.
And
I mean,
uh,
like, I feel like new processors are always like a good thing, right? So, but I mean, like, I'm not really too familiar on like on the Intel stuff, but like. Like the AMD stuff is the one that I'm like more familiar with, but like so I don't really know like in terms of power, I'm not really sure how well like the Intel stuff would do like in comparison to like I don't know like maybe like the Ryzen stuff, because the Ryzen stuff is the one with like I'm really about right now.
Yeah, pretty much like the difference between the two is that normally AMD has more cores, so usually the workload is easier since it can be split between cores, and then Intel has their cores usually have more power like per core, so like they have more powerful cores, but they usually have less. And before Ryzen, I guess AMD didn't really have an answer to their i7 or Xeon lineup, and AMD or Ryzen is pretty much the answer. Like Ryzen, and especially this new Threadripper series, that's like a streamer's wet dream, and it makes me regret not going with AMD, because freaking I try to stream using the X264 encoder. Why can I hear myself?
What?
I'm echoing, Pinstripe.
Hey, what's up, dudes?
Dude, we're freaking doing the podcast, and I can hear myself.
Yeah.
Oh my god, where are you? You're at work?
Your work? What the fuck?
Oh my god. Oh look, there's Pinstripe.
But I gotta go.
All right, see ya.
I just wanted to make a cameo.
Oh
Get
my
out.
god, dude.
No.
Oh my god. Don't get fired now. Oh, did he leave?
Yeah, you love.
All right. Well, yeah. Yeah. Ryzen is pretty much a streamer's wet dream. With Intel, like even though I have an i7, like I try to use the X264 encoder, and like my computer can't really handle it that well. Like I'll get frame rate drops like 15 to 20 frames, and even if I use the built-in graphics, like it still doesn't handle it that well, and on top of that the quality isn't as good. And if I use my graphics card as the encoder, the quality gets even worse. That's why I haven't been streaming as much, because like to get the quality I want, I gotta use X264. Actually, that won't be a problem anymore, I think, once I get the Elgato HD60 Pro, because I believe if you stream or record from the software, then the HD60 Pro is the encoder, since it's built into the PC, and it'll take a big load off my CPU, so that'll be nice. But if I want to stream on like OBS or whatever using like X264, then I would either need to get a second computer that's dedicated to doing all the encoding, or I would have to make a complete switch to AMD. So yeah, that's frustrating.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah.
My god.
Yeah, hopefully the HD60 Pro fixes the problem, and since it has some of those features that OBS has now, things won't be as bad. Yeah, on top of that, like I could upgrade to like their X99 series processors, but those are ridiculously expensive. Like I think they're their 5960X processor costs like $1,000. Like, are you kidding me? Well, it was it was because they're pretty much bodying AMD in terms of competition back then, so
Right.
they were able to just gouge the prices to whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
God, and that was annoying. I don't want to pay $1,000 for a processor. 'Cause then and on top of that, I have to change the motherboard. I'd have to get a motherboard that supports X99, and then I'd probably have to get a new power supply that could hold all that power.
Right.
Like, yeah, man, that would have just been too annoying. I'll probably get, I don't know, if the HD60 Pro doesn't work as an encoder, I'll probably get like a cheap dedicated PC to do the encoding later, but I don't want to do that right now.
Right.
But yeah, look out for i9s and AMD Threadripper, but I would suggest going with AMD with either Ryzen or Threadripper, because the stuff's a lot cheaper and you get more cores. So if multitasking is what you want to do, that's where you want to be. Let's see. Oh, before we move on to console specific topics, we have one more thing to talk about. So there was a teen who was addicted to video games. He played 12 hours a day, and it had gotten to the point where he dropped out of school to play games. Like, not even competitive, I think. He was just playing.
He just dropped out just to play video games.
Yeah, 12 hours a day. His parents tried taking the consoles away, but that created other problems. I'm guessing he would throw tantrums, just like throwing stuff around or whatever. And he was sent to a wilderness program for a while, and it's like you go out, I guess, in like the wilderness and like do some work. And now he's feeling better, and like he's off his video game addiction. And I think that like it was cool, but I thought it was kind of annoying how they were trying to compare video game addiction to like being addicted to drugs. And I'm glad that his mom,
Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. No, finish first.
His mom was defending video games on Fox News. So that was nice, because yeah, this has been like a thing people have been trying to push. They're trying to compare video games to like drugs, especially because of people in Asia, dying from video game addiction. It's a big epidemic over there. And Asia has been trying to push like the I think the World Health Organization or whatever to classify video games or like video game addiction as like a disease or whatever. And then if that does happen, I believe the government will be able to regulate video games.
It's so stupid, because like there's always been as far as I know, there's always people have always been trying to put the blame on video games for like people's actions.
Yeah,
as far as I know, this has been going on since like the Columbine shooting.
Yeah,
maybe even earlier than that.
Yeah, the pro-gun people tried to use it as a freaking scapegoat. They're like, oh, it wasn't guns, it was video games.
Like, and like comparing video games to like drugs or like a disease. Like, well, first of all, drugs, like, first of all, when you take a drug, like it actually, like, first of all, it actually affects your body.
Yeah.
It actually it does something to your body that playing a video game can't do. That's like all in the mind, and that's all about like how you're thinking. Like if I went to go out and like, I don't know, do like acid or some shit, or like cocaine or something, that's actually gonna like mess my body up, because number one, like I'm not even supposed to be taking that kind of stuff. Like my body isn't built for that stuff, and it's just not something that you're supposed to be taking. Like it's not good for your body. Like there's nothing that says that like video games are gonna have the same effects as drugs do, because it obviously doesn't. It's all in the mind. It's all about how you're thinking about it.
Yeah, like people don't understand, like video games are just a way for a lot of people to escape from reality. That's all it really is.
It's really just entertainment. Yeah, like it's really just entertainment, just like how music is entertainment, how like watching TV and Netflix is entertainment.
Yeah.
Just things like that. Where people saying that well, I guess people are saying that like music is bad, badly affects people. But I don't think
Yeah.
it's I don't think people target music as much as like people target video games, especially
Yeah.
people on the news, especially like newscasters and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like even like when it comes to like rap music and stuff, like the people listening to that, if they go out and do that stuff, they just don't know any better.
yeah, exactly.
Like you see, like the rappers are glorifying that stuff, but at the end of the day, they're not actually doing it. But they glorify it, so that's still kind of a problem. But it mainly
Yeah.
lies in the people that go and act on that stuff. And I'm just like,
Mhm.
well, it's like, come on, dude. Like you should know better. Like you're a 50-year-old man going around gangbanging. What are you doing?
Exactly. This is so stupid. I'm just tired of people like putting the blame on just like on like the material or like the possession or whatever besides instead of just like blaming the actual person.
Yeah, like
But
in the
just doing the
Ohio incident, that was probably the most disgusting because there was
Which
a
one was that?
reporter, the one where that one dude just went nuts. I think because his girlfriend broke up with him.
You're talking about the one this random dude
Yeah.
from Ohio, but just like when it was like killed a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, the news reporter was like, "Oh, he was seeing it like it was a video game, like it was Call of Duty. You aim the gun and shoot." I'm like, "What?"
Did the guy play video games?
I don't think so. But like, even if he did, how does that relate?
Exactly.
It's like, oh, he played Call of Duty. I remember, wasn't there one dude who was like, oh, I was trained by Call of Duty Black Ops.
I think there was some like
God.
incident like that, but I don't remember what exactly it was. But I remember that.
That was so stupid. Like, video games, man. It's just a scapegoat for the pro gun people, and it's annoying. Yeah, at least that teen recovered from his video
Yeah.
game addiction. I remember there was another guy, like it was one of the Bud Light All-Stars. I don't remember what his name was, but I think he played League of Legends. And he dropped out of school to play competitive league, I believe it was, and he just all of a sudden started winning tournaments and money. Like, even though his mom did her best to try to get him to go to school, he was just like, I'm not doing it. I guess he just didn't like school, so
Mhm.
he's just like, I'm gonna play league all day. And that turned into something. But like come on, guys, don't. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. It's like, because I don't want to say school should be the end all be all to everything, but it's like this kid was in high school when he did this. It's like, at least finish high school.
Yeah, he could at least finish high school.
God, man,
But
you guys gotta chill.
I mean, it's just like I understand it because okay, the guy was winning tournaments and stuff like that. And he was like, getting money for it and everything.
Yeah.
But like he could have still at least finished high school and try to like find something else to do with his life. Especially like if he wanted to like stop playing video games in the future or whatever, to do like something else. He could have done something with that. But I mean, like I'm not gonna like take away what he's gotten from like playing League,
Yeah.
because he is doing something for himself.
As long as he can find a way to sustain it. But then again, he probably
Yeah.
doesn't have to worry about it because they're making so much money in League that he's probably like a millionaire right now. So he's probably fine. But yeah, like that was why I had to be careful when I went into this Smash thing. Like, I had to make sure I had a blueprint, because I'm not just gonna go win tournaments and then hope I can sustain myself by winning tournaments. Like, nah, that's dumb.
It's more than that.
Yeah. It's like you see YouTubers, like they put all their eggs in the YouTube basket. Now look at what's happening to some of them with this adpocalypse. You see Onision. begging people to donate to his Patreon. He's like, oh, thank you to my real fans for doing Patreon. It's just, man, that's what you get for putting all your eggs in one basket. You gotta make multiple sources of money if you're gonna do something like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get to console specific news. Alright, we're gonna start with PlayStation like we usually do. Persona 5 was the best-selling game. The second best-selling game in April. The best-selling game in April was Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And it you know what's funny? It came out 2 days after the thing to calculate it finished. So in 2 days it passed Persona 5 in sales.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
What are people buying Mario Kart 8 though? Probably just because they don't have any other game to put on their Switch.
They're starved for games over there. God, man. But you know,
that's why I'm not getting a Switch yet.
Man, I want to for Splatoon 2. It's about to come out in July, but you know, of course I'm gonna wait.
I thought it was coming out in August. Oh, damn.
Or it was either July or August. I don't remember which one it was.
Close.
I think it comes out a little bit after my birthday, so you already know how to hook me up when it's birthday boy time. Oh my god, Splatoon 2. All right, but yeah, Persona 5 second best selling game. It outsold Mass Effect and a bunch of other crazy games. I'm like, what? Like I'm happy because I'm glad people are finally, you know, understanding the Persona gospel.
Getting blessed.
It's about time that, you know, an actual good game gets some shine. Like I'm sorry, not good. I mean a phenomenal game. I'm sorry. It's about time a phenomenal game gets some shine. Screw all this. It looks too weeaboo. High school simulator. This is a god tier game. Freaking, like, people are really missing out if they're not playing it, man. This game's great. PSN now has 70 million active users. I believe 26 million of those users are PS Plus members, and Sony claims they want to make PlayStation Plus more appealing.
Throw out some good games.
Yeah, that's really all you gotta do.
That's really it.
Put good games out on PS Plus.
Is trash.
Yeah, dude. Ever since the PS4 has come out, PlayStation Plus has been a freaking joke. Like, what do you guys? You better put Gravity Rush 2 on there.
And it doesn't help that the servers aren't aren't that great either.
Yeah.
Like, it's really bad. Like, what are people actually paying for?
Yeah, like, what are we paying for? It's to play online. That's all it is. But then they'll be like, oh, but you get this amount of money in games every year. I'm like, so it doesn't matter if I don't care about those games. Sure, I've gotten a few games that I've wanted to play, but like when I first was a PS Plus member, like the free games were godlike. Now they're just freaking. It's just subpar. You get like one good game every few months. Yeah, and you know it sucks. And they also, since PlayStation now is still failing, they need to make it free for PS Plus members. I want to be able to stream my PS Now games on PC.
Yeah, dude, that'd be so good.
God, man. Especially with all that input delay and stuff that it has, like I shouldn't be paying the amount that they want me to pay for it. I could just go to Redbox. Huh?
If PlayStation now has like input delay in the game.
Yeah, because you're streaming it.
Streaming.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and like the worse your connection is, the worse the input delay. So like, don't try playing a fighting game through PS Now. You're just handicapping yourself.
Yeah, don't. I feel like it's not even worth like getting PS Now just in that sense, since you're streaming the game.
Yeah.
Like, go for anything. I feel like that'd be like frustrating and just like not fun.
Yeah, like if your connection isn't that great, then it is pretty frustrating. Like Keeler can't even do it. I think they said you have to have I think at least 5 MB of upload speed.
Yeah, Keeler can't even stream. Like his internet's not that great. He can't even stream the games.
Yeah. Yeah, like make PS Now free for PS Plus members and put good games out. Then it'll be appealing. See, the analyst that predicted the announcement and release of the PS4 Pro predicts that Sony will release a next-gen console by the second half of 2018.
Wow. Well, I mean, like the PlayStation 4 has been out for a little while.
Yeah.
But I mean, like,
and plus they need something to combat the Scorpio.
I still feel like I shouldn't say it. I still feel like it's new, but I still feel like it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's just I don't know. I still feel like it's too early.
Yeah, like
But
I just bought this PS4 Pro. Like they announce a new console next year. Like what the hell?
I don't even have a PS4.
Yeah. Jesus.
I don't even have one.
But yeah, if they let the Scorpio rock, they might be in trouble. But then again, apparently a lot of people aren't even aware of the Scorpio's existence. So, but Kingdom Hearts 3, the definitive version of Kingdom Hearts 3 is gonna be on the Scorpio if Sony doesn't do something.
Yeah, dude.
Like imagine that, a bunch of Kingdom Hearts fans going to get an Xbox. That's weird.
That is weird. It's kind of a slap in the face.
What are you getting this Xbox for, Kingdom Hearts? Oh my god, people are playing Japanese games on an American console? My god. Jesus. That's gonna be too funny. Jesus, man.
I'm waiting for that I'm waiting for that PC drop for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, man, like if it's coming out to Xbox, it needs to come out on PC. Like don't leave us hanging. 4K 60 FPS on Kingdom Hearts. I'm ready. Let's see. All right, on the Xbox news, games for gold for June. I'm glad they released their thing or like their list early. PS Plus just waits until the month, but Xbox One owners, you will get Speedrunners, Watch Dogs, and DLC for Phantom Dust. 360
like
owners,
Watch Dogs?
Yeah, the one people don't like. And if you're a 360 owner, you will get Assassin's Creed 3 and Dragon Age Origins. It sounds like the 360 owners got it good.
Yeah, dude.
This month, so that's good on them.
Watch Dogs.
Much more appealing than PS Plus. All you got is freaking Tales from the Borderlands and Abzu this month. Freaking Abzu, man. I don't want to play that game. And I'm probably only gonna play. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be bad, but I'm probably only gonna play Tales from the Borderlands to get the platinum.
It's a free game.
Yeah. Microsoft is backpedaling on no Xbox Left Behind. Pretty much they're saying developers can make better versions of games if they want, when before they were saying, oh, if the game doesn't run on the Scorpio, then we're just gonna, or not on the Scorpio, if the game doesn't run on the original Xbox One, then it can't come out on the Scorpio. So I think they realized that, you know, if they did do that, no Xbox Left Behind garbage, there would be no incentive for people to buy an Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
So like that was really dumb on their end, and they're finally starting to understand, like, you release a console this powerful, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, you can't. It's just not gonna be worth. It's not gonna be worth the money if you're gonna try to make it. If you're gonna try to like, what's what I'm looking for? If you're gonna try to, make it work well for 360, and then like, we're not like just make it work well for like a previous console, and then you're trying to bring it out for the current one, try to make it the best possible. It's just not gonna work that way.
Especially since we saw Forza on the Scorpio, like you can't do that. 4K 60 on there.
You gotta do something that'll make people buy the console. So if it's just gonna be the same on both or whatever, it's no point. People aren't gonna buy like your current product.
Yeah. Let's see. Project Scorpio may force PC gamers to upgrade their hardware. The reason that I say this is because since the Scorpio is gonna be so powerful, the the way games are made is, it's gonna be changed to the point where like when they make these versions of games, like they're gonna be adding like more detail and stuff to the game since they're gonna have a much more powerful console to work with, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna bring up the PC spec requirements to play games. And I feel like overall that's kind of a good and a bad thing, just because our games on PC will look even better. But on the downside, like, people are gonna have to pay for hardware upgrades, or they might get left behind. Like, I feel like if this does happen, that 960 might not end up cutting it for some games. Yeah, so like if hardware requirements do go up, you'll probably have to end up switching your processor and graphics card. Probably get like a 1060. Like you're getting a Ryzen CPU anyway, right?
Yeah.
I think you should get was it the 1800? I think you should get that one, because I know you don't really care about overclocking, so
No, I don't.
the 1800 should be fine for you.
It's 18.
Microsoft may be bringing back Scalebound because they renewed the they renewed the trademark, and
Let's go.
rumors have it that they're salvaging it and having one of their teams work on it instead of Platinum Games. So like a lot of people are kind of not interested anymore since Platinum Games isn't really involved anymore. Yeah. And apparently like the reason it was canned was because the people from Platinum Games wanted the game to run at 60 frames per second, but Microsoft was just like, no, we need co-op, and I think they wanted online multiplayer. I don't know, I'm probably way off, but I heard that they might have wanted co-op, and it like the Xbox One just couldn't handle the game with all that stuff, and so since they couldn't get it to run the way they wanted it to run, they just canned it. And so are you excited about it being brought back?
I am, but I am at the same time, like if we had to lose 60 FPS for all this extra content, or like for all this like other content that Microsoft wants to include in it, just to, like, have the game to run better, I guess. Like, I mean, it's better to have a game out than to not have it out at all.
I feel like we're gonna end up in a similar situation where remember when Metal Gear Solid 5 was being worked on and then Kojima got fired in the middle of development?
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna have another situation like that, where like the first part of the game will be really good and then it just drops off in the second half.
I hope that's not
like I hate it when that happens with games. Man. So yeah, Scalebound might be coming back. I feel like they'll reveal it at E3.
Oh yeah, they probably will. Like, if anything, they'll reveal it at E3.
Yeah. Let's see, Nintendo. On the Nintendo, Zelda is coming to smartphones. Do you care, man?
Yeah. Fuck them.
The first part of the expansion pass for Zelda has been revealed for quite a bit. We haven't discussed it, so I wanted to talk about it now. So there's an item, I think it's called the Traveler's Medallion. You leave it somewhere, and you can fast travel to the location you left it at anytime you want. There's also a Korok mask that will make it easier for you to find seeds. There is a item that will allow you to, it'll let you, I guess, see where you haven't been yet, so it'll be easier to find shrines and stuff. There's a hard mode, and then there's the Cave of Trials thing, where you can't have any equipment or gear when you go in there. And if you beat all the waves of enemies, then your Master Sword will always remain in its powered up state. And they're adding new equipment sets like Midna stuff. They're adding Majora's Mask and all that stuff. How do you feel about this, Membo?
The Korok mask, the Traveler's Medallion, and the thing that helps you figure out where where like all the unexplored territory is on the map. Like those all should have been in the game.
Yeah, I feel like that
All
cave thing should have been in the game too.
But the Cave of Trials.
Yeah.
But what do you get for it if you do it again?
The Master Sword is permanently in its powered up state,
So that means that like it never has to like recharge.
I believe. And if that
Is
is
it-
the
is-
case,
but
like,
is it breakable?
no,
at
you
that
don't break it. It just has durability, and then when it runs out, you have to recharge it. So you have to wait for it to recharge. It's
But I mean-
it's
I
kind of
mean,
like
I-
your stamina.
I mean, like, so, like, is that? But I mean, like, if you do that Cave of Trials thing, like,
It doesn't
I get-
really say. It just says it remains in its glowed up, powered up state.
like,
So I'm pretty sure that means it won't run out of durability.
okay, I get.
But
I
if
guess-
if it just glows all the time, then that's stupid.
Yeah, if it just glows and like nothing else and whatever, but yeah, like those, I feel like those first three things should have been in the game already, especially because sometimes it's hard to figure out like places you haven't explored, especially when you're trying to look for all the shrines like I am. Like I'm trying to do like everything in the game.
Yeah.
Like there's 900 Korok seeds in the whole damn game. Like
900.
Yeah.
Jesus.
there's 900, I believe.
My
Or
God.
I'm pretty sure like there's 900 Korok seeds in the damn game, and you're gonna tell me about like how am I supposed to like find all 900 Korok seeds without something like telling me? I mean, there's you get a little stamp on the map to like to indicate where you found that to indicate all the Korok seeds that you found previously. But I mean, like at that point, like you're not gonna want to count like 1 or 200 Korok seeds on the map and try to figure out where other ones are. Like, you know what I mean? Like there needs to be something to help you look for these Korok seeds. That Traveler's Medallion. It should. I mean, okay, well, yeah, that would have been really helpful because then you'll be able to travel literally anywhere, like fast travel anywhere in the game. But it's only to like the last point. You can only travel to the Traveler's Medallion to where you left it on the map. So it's not like you can travel to like literally any spot on the map without that one item. So like, say for example, you wanna let's say I'm just gonna use a random spot in the game for anyone that's familiar with it. Say you wanna travel to the like Temple of Time or whatever, and like you just want to leave a Traveler's Medallion like right at the Temple of Time so that you can so that like when you fast travel back there you can go and exchange your spirit orbs for hearts or whatever. Like you would have to leave it there and pretty much just like keep it there until you want to go back, and then you have to collect it, and then maybe you want to go somewhere else and like leave it there and whatever. I mean, like it's only like one Traveler's Medallion.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not. I don't feel like it's too bad, but it still would have been nice to have it like right off the bat in the game, like in the base game. But still, I would like to have it. I'm more upset about the Korok mask thing. Or no. Yeah, I'm more upset about the Korok mask thing and like the thing that helps you look for more
Shrines.
look for more shrines.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a shrine sensor, but
Makes me wonder what the heck is gonna be in part 2.
yeah, isn't part 2 gonna be like all the story stuff? Like
Yeah,
you
they,
get,
they
like,
said
the,
there's
you get
new
the
story
additional
content,
story.
but like we didn't know about all this other stuff in the first part before. In the first part, they just said there was gonna be hard mode in the cave.
Yeah,
And
that's
then when
true.
it was about to come out, they were like, "Oh, you're getting all this other stuff too." I feel like they should have just revealed everything from the start.
But it's only one expansion pass though, right? You like if you get that
Yeah,
expansion
you
pass,
can't
then
you can't
then
pay
you
for
get
separate things.
okay, but like the stuff that's coming out like first, right? If you buy the expansion pass, you still get the stuff that's coming out later in the summer too.
Yeah,
Like, it's just all okay. I mean that's good. It's not like you have to buy like 2 expansion pass or whatever.
yeah.
So that's all right.
So, yeah. Let's see. Nintendo, they had a Splatoon direct, but it was pretty much ARMS 90% of the time.
Yeah,
They revealed-
barely showed us Splatoon, dude.
They revealed Twin Tail and Weeaboos went crazy. Twintel is pretty much Rapunzel with boxing gloves in her hair, and she looks pretty cool. If I get arms, I would play her.
I'm pretty sure everyone would.
And Etika said he's gonna stay loyal to Min Min, but I
Yeah.
feel like he should give it up.
Yeah, he should.
He knows he wants that Twintel, man. Oh yeah, Splatoon 2 story content revealed. I don't know why this surprised everyone, but I don't know if people realize. I think they said before that whoever lost the last Splatfest in the first Splatoon was gonna be the villain in the second game. So Callie is the villain in Splatoon 2, and Marie is gonna be the person that like guides you through the stuff like that one dude did in the first game.
I thought we were gonna have I thought there was gonna be like more like Asian stuff like in the first game. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Even though like we already knew about like Agent like 1 and 2 or whatever with Callie and Marie, that was like super obvious.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I thought that was pretty interesting. But I mean, it's whatever.
I'm mad though. I thought Callie was better than Marie. I might as well turn evil. I'm killing all you Marie supporters in Splatoon.
Make Octolings playable in freaking
Yeah.
Splatoon 2, dude.
Yeah, like I want to play as an Octoling. Jesus.
Go, dude.
But yeah, all I know is when Splatoon comes out, like we're going in.
Oh, you already know. We still gotta play Splatoon for the channel.
Yeah.
Before the game comes out, we gotta do that.
Oh, man. Hopefully the game is still alive. I still got my copy.
I'm sure the game is like still well alive, especially with 2 coming out in like a couple months.
Yeah. Let's see. Shadow of War. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the game's only been out for 2 years, so I'm sure there's still people playing.
Shadow of War will not be coming to the Switch. The developer said they don't really have plans to release it on the Switch right now. People are saying keyword right now, so it might come out later, but I don't know. That console is pretty weak, so I feel like if they did release a game like Shadow of War on the Switch, then things wouldn't like end well. Like you saw how Zelda was on the Switch when you'd had it in console mode.
That was so bad.
Yeah, dude. Like
It was so bad. There were frame rate drops, like extremely consistent frame rate drop. When barrels exploded on the map, I thought those exploding barrels. When you shot them and they exploded, like the game would literally freeze for like a second.
Yeah,
I was like,
that
Jesus Christ.
disgusting.
I'm like, God, dude. I'm like, is the Wii U version really the better version out of the 2?
Yeah, man. I was trying to tell people that freaking third-party support is probably gonna be a concern, and especially since games are like third-party games on the Switch are gonna be more expensive because they're using cartridges. Like Nintendo, some things they just don't get yet. Like they gotta chill, man. The Switch is selling nice, but I still feel like it's new console hype. I feel like the sales will drop off probably like before the holiday season. Are they even gonna have games ready for the holiday season? Aren't they just gonna have Super Mario Odyssey?
I don't know what other games you're gonna have for the holiday season besides Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, man.
Or when are they gonna drop that Raving Rabbids cross Super Mario
Yeah, like
game? When is that getting dropped?
I don't know, but that was leaked, right?
Yeah, that was leaked. They might as well just come out with an official reveal.
Yeah, speaking of leaked, before we end this podcast, we got to talk about E3 for a good chunk of time.
I'm not excited for. I don't know what to be excited for.
Yeah, it's like I've already heard
Nintendo's not doing E3 again. Aren't they just gonna have like a direct again?
Like I believe I heard a bunch of stuff already got leaked like last year.
For Nintendo stuff or just like in general?
In general. God, but
Wow.
yeah, so let's see who's there. EA, I could care less about EA because they ruined Battlefront.
I don't care about EA. Mirror's Edge is dead.
Yeah, Yeah, like Mirror's Edge Catalyst was I don't really care for any of their other IPs that they're planning to release unless they release a new Need for Speed because I like racing games.
If that's the case, we gotta play.
But let's see. I know Bethesda's supposed to be there, but no new Elder Scrolls. You know, Keeler's talking about what about the Morrowind expansion? But I'm like, I want a new Elder Scrolls game. I don't want an expansion to Elder Scrolls Online. I want a new game. I guess they're supposed to be showing off VR Fallout 4, like we saw last year. That's actually pretty cool. I might get a HTC Vive for that, and since my computer can run it. But yeah, Quake Champions. I was interested in Quake, so. But yeah, like there's nothing really that. I remember back then when we watched E3, like we would be waiting in so much anticipation to see what was coming out. I'd be like, wow. But now this is like, yeah.
It's like, I don't. There's nothing to be excited for.
Yeah, and plus, like, we don't even get to see gameplay. We just get to see trailers.
Yeah, it's just like that's what kills it the most.
Yeah.
It's just like you have like, okay, it's cool that they're announcing this title, but where's the gameplay?
I still want to understand why people went crazy for No Man's Sky. Like, it was just a trailer, and people just hyped it to the moon.
Yes, it was. I mean, no man, that thing was insane.
But yeah,
what
like,
about Ubi Shaft? There's nothing.
Oh, like they already said they're announcing the Far Cry 5 and the Crew 2, or the Crew 2 was at a leak, I think, but they're not. I believe they're not revealing anything about Beyond Good and Evil 2 at their conference. They're waiting for another one.
Okay.
Probably some Just Dance stuff. Maybe a new Rayman. Probably unlikely though. Let's see. I'm pretty sure Square Enix is gonna be there.
I want to see why they wouldn't be. I want them to show off more. I want them to show off some Final Fantasy VII stuff, like the reboot or whatever.
I feel like they're just gonna reveal, or they're just gonna reveal DLC for Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah, so like, I'm not really sure what Square Enix is gonna show off. That's why I'll probably be interested in their conference because I don't really have a good idea. Sony, like, you know, Sony's is never really bad, but you know they're probably gonna show off stuff from The Last of Us 2.
Yeah, of course.
And I don't. Oh yeah, God of War gameplay.
Yeah. I was about to say show off some of that stuff.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what else, but it would be nice to see like maybe Jak 4. Probably won't happen.
Dude, I pray for it every year and it doesn't happen, dude.
A new Infamous game because I love Infamous.
Oh yeah, dude, please. Give me some Infamous.
Yeah, like they gotta do something. Or like, you see people saying that there's rumors that they're supposed to be revealing the PS Vita 2. With how bad the original Vita flopped, I don't think we're gonna
get
see
that out of here. There's no way.
And if they do release it, they're probably gonna try and make it like the Switch. It's like it'll be able to play like PS3 or PS. No, you know it's funny. The Vita, the original selling point of the Vita was like, oh, play PS3 games on the go. But look at how that turned out. It was awful.
Dude.
They didn't really live up to their promise when it came to that. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see a Vita 2. But yeah, Sony's conference has been pretty curious. I'm pretty sure the Scorpio is being revealed at E3, so I'm gonna want to see that. I'm pretty sure Microsoft's not gonna have an exclusive that I'm interested in, so I don't really care about that. See, Nintendo, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be Mario, Zelda content. We're gonna see the Mario Rabbids crossover. You know, people are going crazy with Metroid rumors, but I think there's either gonna be no Metroid, or it's gonna be a silly Metroid spin-off game again.
Just please give me another Metroid, like adventure game
It's like,
or whatever.
I don't think we're gonna see F-Zero because of Fast RMX.
I don't believe we're gonna see F-Zero.
Fast RMX is a fun game though, but
Is it? I want to play it.
yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll probably see some stuff for ARMS, probably more Splatoon stuff.
Yeah, probably more Splatoon stuff, of course.
Yeah, it's just like the same stuff. That's why I'm not really excited. Oh, and if they reveal Smash 4 on the Switch, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm gonna be super mad. I'm gonna be livid.
Because I'm pretty sure it's not gonna have GameCube support. They're probably gonna add more characters, some more new crazy features. And like, people already bought the game twice. They're gonna want us to buy it again. This will be the third time they've released Smash 4.
No, I'm not for it.
Yeah, dude, that's disgusting.
I don't feel like buying the game again. As much as I love Smash Brothers, it's literally one of my favorite games to play of all time. I don't want Smash 4 on the Switch. If anything, just give me Smash 5. It's like, even then, Smash 5's too early.
Yeah,
like,
it is. So, and Nintendo, please do not announce. I mean, I remember Rogers Base was freaking making a video talking about why they have to reveal Smash 4 for the Switch. But
please,
I don't get why people were excited for this. I feel like this is gonna ruin the game.
I feel like it's gonna ruin the game.
Man, it's Smash 4 on the Switch. I just don't think it's gonna work.
I'm not for it. I'm like, I don't know what more to say besides it's just I don't feel like it's a good idea.
Yeah, E3 is full of some surprises. Actually, let me see. I'm gonna go on Google and I'm gonna see if like the whole contents of E3 has been leaked. Let's see. So E3 2017 lineup leaked. Here we go. Latest leaks, rumors, games. It doesn't have everything. So yeah. Okay, so new Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah, that's Syndicate, right?
Oh yeah, but what?
Isn't there like some like Assassin's Creed like Syndicate or whatever?
Syndicate already came out.
Did it?
Yeah, that came out like a couple years ago. But
what that one with like the Western shit?
I don't even know which one that is, dude.
I swear that they showed like some. I don't know. Maybe I'm super late on it, but I know there was like some like Assassin's Creed where it's supposed to go in like it's supposed to be like in like Western civilization or whatever. I swear.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That might be one of those little spin-off games. But but that's just supposed to reveal a new Wolfenstein, and apparently they're supposed to reveal the Evil Within. But
oh yeah, that shit's out.
Let's see.
I am like I'm super late. Damn, I'm sorry.
And apparently the Scorpio is gonna get some exclusives. And apparently Nintendo is gonna debut the SNES Classic Edition.
And then they're gonna discontinue it after like a few months.
Let's see. Red Dead Redemption 2 is no longer a shoo-in. Yeah, because it got leaked. See, Death Stranding may get a release window. Mario X Rabbids. Expect Super Smash Brothers for the Switch.
Oh,
please no.
That is the thing. I'm like, that is like out of everything. That is the thing that I don't want to happen like the most.
Yeah. The Star Wars Battlefront 2. Oh, someone just texted me. Oh, yeah, and people want a main Pokemon game on the Switch, but it's probably not going to happen.
I've been asking for this for years.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find another thing. The whole thing hasn't been leaked, but I feel like right before E3, everything is gonna get leaked. Let's see. I got another thing. Let's see. Project Oscar.
What?
Sucker Punch.
Soccer Punch. Ooh.
Let's see. God of War, Days Gone, Dreams VR, Uncharted, Lost Legacy. Let's see. Destiny 2, Marvel Infinite, Crash Insane Trilogy, Crash Team Racing in Extreme, Call of Duty Chemical Warfare.
What?
Isn't it just called World War II? Let's see, Kingdom Hearts 3, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Chip 1, Battlefront 2, Assassin's Creed Empire, Spider-Man. Oh yeah, I want to see.
Yeah, dude.
I want to see Spider-Man. Finally see gameplay. Resistance 4, Fall of Chimera, Gran Turismo Sport, Bloodborne 2. I knew they were gonna. I knew it. I called it. If they freaking do reveal Bloodborne 2, I'm gonna laugh. Like Red Dead 2. So yeah, these are just apparent leaks. I'm looking at another thing. It says Nintendo Switch E3 games list revealed. I'm pretty sure it hasn't been revealed. Blockbuster new Mario title leaked. It will use the same engine that was used, or the Mario X Rabbids game is gonna use the same engine that was used for The Division.
What?
Oh my god. Battle Kingdom features turn-based combat and two-person co-op multiplayer. Bet you it's not online.
Nah, fam, what do you think this is?
But no, Smash 4 cannot come to the Switch. That's not going to work. It's just not. If there's no GameCube controller support, like that, it's not happening.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because then people are gonna have to go buy a Pro controller.
Or play on that Switch controller.
God, man. I don't want to buy this freaking game again unless they reveal like Sora or like Naruto or some shit as a DLC character. Like I'm not doing it.
That would be insane.
Like they
Naruto
gotta
and Sora.
They gotta reveal like the stupidest character that nobody saw come.
Cloud and Bayonetta are already in Smash.
Yeah, like it better not be Snake. I swear. What if they show off Snake and Wolf? I'm gonna be like, buy the game again.
They showed off Wolf, Snake.
Then Etika wouldn't have to eat that sandwich.
No, he still has to because it didn't come out in 2016.
My God, man.
Freaking, they bring like Snake, Wolf, Naruto, Sora, Chrono, freaking Knuckles. Yo, that'd be insane. Give me Shadow the Hedgehog. Make Shadow play.
Yeah, dude, that if they do reveal Smash and they don't have a new character, they're messing up.
And if they reveal Smash and they
but
don't
then
have
again,
any GameCube controller support.
But then again, like, will the Wii U version and the DS version get those same characters? Probably not.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if they're exclusive to that console, then that's
gonna be garbage. Cause then it'll render that version of the game obsolete.
Yeah, unless there's something wrong with that version of the game, like internally or like systematically or whatever.
For me, I'd say the only up for having Smash on the Switch is that it would be easier for me to practice since I wouldn't have to have it on the dock. I could just sit in my bed and freaking lab. But this is not something that I want.
Yeah, seriously.
No way.
It's gonna do more harm. It's gonna do more harm than good.
Yeah. But yeah, that's everything. What was I about to say? God dang it. Podcast is over. Freaking. Let me see. Remember, is there anything you want to say before we freaking close out the podcast?
No Smash for the Switch, please. Give me a new a godlike Metroid game. Jack for freaking what else? I don't know. I guess that's it. Just don't make gaming suck anymore, please. I'm tired of this. Fix PlayStation Network servers.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that good stuff. I hope everyone has a good day.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah. We will be live streaming E3, so
Oh yeah.
if you want to tune in to see that, we haven't figured out who's gonna stream it yet, but like,
It's gonna be sick.
We'll let you know in the next podcast episode if there's even enough time. We'd probably have to do the next episode either like right before E3 starts or like after every conference is over. Jesus, oh my God, Twitter is blowing up. Why?
I think we should do it before E3. I don't know.
Maybe,
We'll
but then
figure
again, we'd have less to talk about because we've already talked about what we want to see. So like,
Okay.
if we wait until after, we might even have to delay it because we've been trying to do them every 2 weeks.
Okay. Well, maybe we should just make a video like before E3 on like what we want to see and just like have it like go down a list or whatever, and then we stream the whole entire E3 event, and then we have the podcast afterward.
Yeah.
Who knows? We'll figure it out.
So yeah, but yeah, definitely we'll be doing stuff for E3. I hope there's enough people here to make this really exciting, and if there's not, I'm gonna be disappointed.
I'm gonna be here. I just need the date for E3.
Oh yeah, apparently Keeler's gonna do the opposite of what Cooper did at last year's E3. You remember how he bought the Wii U and a bunch of games in the middle of the conference?
Yeah.
Keeler said he might return his Switch and all his games in the middle of Nintendo's conference.
Oh my God.
Because he said he doesn't feel like he has a reason to keep his Switch. So, like, yeah, he's probably gonna return it.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's everything. This is Katie 360 and Memba. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm about to start regularly uploading videos again. I'm sorry I haven't started yet, but I've been busy like playing games and doing other stuff, but the regular videos are gonna come back. So you didn't have anything else to say, Memba? Are you gonna upload again?
Yeah, I'm gonna upload again. I have a couple of videos on the back burner, but I should have had uploaded already. I'm gonna start doing some other stuff too. I'm gonna start trying to stream more regularly. I have a few games on my mind that I want to stream, and I'm still playing Zelda, so just give me some time. That game is taking up a lot of my time, as well as work and stuff. So just look out for me in these next couple of weeks. Follow me on Twitter, at your boy Member. That's where I'm gonna be posting. That's where I'm gonna be notifying everyone about my YouTube stuff and my Twitch thing. So just look out for me there. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not dead. So just watch out.
All right. So you heard it from Member, right? But don't worry, guys. We actually mean it this time. Well, I can speak for myself, but I don't want to speak for everyone else. But I hope everybody is extra serious. Ooh, my bad. Yeah. This is Katie 360. We will see you guys in 2 more weeks. Oh, there will probably be a video up that either a couple days before or after this video goes up, because we were playing Overwatch during the anniversary update and some hilarious stuff happened. So I'm gonna make like a little compilation of everything that happened, and I'll upload it on the channel, because we haven't freaking uploaded like any gameplay of anything when that's what we should have been doing. So yeah, we're finally gonna get around to that. So look forward to that. Anyways, see you guys later.
Bye, guys.